Good good morning or good afternoon, colleagues. I hope that you can wait. Can you guys hear me?
This is the national one, and then there'll be a joint one. So each one will do their own national ones. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for joining this session, right? So this is very informal, as I stated in the email, right? I wanted to create a meeting where we can help you be up to speed with any concerns that you, whether be it content related or administrative, right? As such as logging to the platform, submission of assessments, as well as doing of the exercises, right? So this will be very informal, right? So remember that you can enter you can just raise your hand if you have any questions, right? Okay, let me just do this. If you have any questions, right, feel free to then post your questions either in the chat or just raise your hand, right? So we should have about a couple of the mentors available in today's session, but I see that one of them is actually in the room itself, right? So, but yeah, once we're done with this, we'll also have a chance to then interact with the mentors as well, right? But I wanted to first maybe give you a brief background of maybe how to then access the platform. And then after that, we'll do GitHub, and then we can get to the questions content related after that, right? Is that okay with everyone?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I'll I guess I'll open my stuff, my camera so that you guys can see, I guess. Okay, perfect. So this is the BRICS Astronomy Learning Management System, right? So this is a centralized place where you'll find all your material announcements as well as do your assessments, right? So for those who have never been on the platform, I hope you can see my screen, right? Okay, it's visible. For those who doesn't have a for those who do not have an account, right? Please do come here. There it says do not have account and sign up, right? So you'll use your email address to then sign up for this, right? Let me create one of my email addresses, right? Sorry, this will be very slow. I'm not taking for granted that people know what exactly is required of them, right? Remember, we are recording this and we'll share this on. Okay, wait. I have already used this one, right? This is, and then you come to here, right? So because you are a student, you'll come here and then click on continue as a student, right? You'll then continue to then sign up with your name, right? Remember, please use your full name, right? The one that you want on your certificate, because once we populate the certificates, we'll be using this information that you gave us here, right? And then please and then verify your personal information, right? And then you can save your profile, right? So how you verify that your profile is saved, it should read your name here, hello, and then reads your whole name here, and then your role as well, student. And please ignore this ID. This is just for our site on the back end, right? So on the platform, the landing page is where you'll find your content, right? So we have the different 10 project, the different 10 weeks on the platform itself. I think there's just one that's not named correctly, but half of at least the rest should be named accordingly, right? And then we'll get to the assessments at a later stage, right? But this is literally just where you get this is where you get sorry, your ebook, right? So you come here and then you click here. Please do download this and then you can use it offline, right? But this ebook is just a replica of what we have on the GitHub, right? So this is just maybe the GitHub repo in a book format, right? Nothing is different. So for those who do not know this, probably uh, this is the repo that we have, right? So all of everything that we're doing is from this repo, right? So just take note of that, right? This is so we've done how to navigate the platform, right? So this is where you get all your assessments. So once you've done your different assessments, they will come up here, and then you can see and view how you've done for all of them, right? With the communities, right? We have different, okay, not all of them. We just have the GitHub, and the Discord that are currently working, right? The other three do not work as yet, right? So to join the Discord channel, click here, and then to join the GitHub, to go view the GitHub, please click on that, right? And then this is just for notifications, right? If all of our announcements will go here, and then just more information about the platform itself, right? And then the next big thing that we should get used to is the repo, right? This is where you'll get all your weekly content, as well as the resources that will be required of you for that particular week, right? Remember, the assessments here are not the from week 1 until week 9, right? Remember that these assignments are not for marks. I mean, they don't count towards your completion of the program, right? What is important for this is the capstone project, right? But what we're doing that we'll set up weekly assessments so that we understand and know where you're at, right? And to help you wherever you go wrong, right? So don't feel stressed, I guess, if you're not or you do not understand the weekly assessments that are expected of you, right? But they're just there to help you have more things to code, to make sure that you understand what is expected of you for that particular week, right? And these two would then be aligned. So your weekly assessments as well as the GitHub exercises would then be aligned to be testing for similar stuff, right? And I don't know if we have any questions regarding the GitHub as well as the learning management platform.
So actually, I have one question. I was trying to join Discord, but I am not allowed. They're telling, uh, they are sending me mail when they're trying to log in from here. I'm clicking that again. It has expired, something like that. I have been trying it for quite some time. Then I left it because it was happening in a loop.
Okay, let me
So
do this. It could be that the link has expired, right? Um, wait, because what usually happens is that you set the link and then you set it to not expire, and at some point it then gets uh okay, okay. It definitely did expire, right? So I will send you a new link. So please use the link in the chat to then join Discord. I'll also send a new mail with the link to join the new Discord.
okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, perfect. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm at the learning management system. So when I go to the ebook, it doesn't seem to open like yours did. You know, when you go to that open course ebook, it
Yes.
gives me an error. So that's where I'm just stuck. I don't know why. But I already have my name there. My name appears and as a student and everything. That's where I just get stuck there where I need to go to the ebook. So I don't know what might be the issue.
Um, mm, Wait, so the ebook doesn't open in a new tab.
It doesn't open. I don't know
What's
if I can share my screen with you and show.
Please do, please do. I'll stop sharing.
Let me do this. Uh, Sorry for that.
No, take your time. So,
Okay. Share. Okay. This is what I get, what I've shared with you now. When I go to
uh,
the ebook, yeah, this is what I'm
I
doing.
I see. That's the. Please go to click advanced
Okay.
and then continue to. There's the blue line. Continue.
The Africa Astronomy Program Coordination Meeting. I think if I recall,
Oh,
And
yeah.
this thing has.
and then please
Oh,
then
yes.
download. So you've been on the BRICS website before, right?
Yes, I've been on the BRICS side before.
Okay. So what's happening now is that we've just launched a new BRICS website, I think about less than a year ago, right? So for those
Mm.
who had access to the previous what you call this, the previous website that we had, it still catches that it still catches the website, and then it gives us this error that doesn't have the certificate, right? But once you clear all your catches, I think it should clear up and you should be able to access the BRICS website correctly. But we can deal with this
Oh,
offline. You can do this offline.
oh, okay. No, no, thank you. Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
perfect, sure.
So,
Is there anyone else who's struggling to access either the platform or the material?
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah. It's just about the I just received a mail about regarding
I'm just figuring out if I should put that
um
some.
let me just check.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
The mail is about
Yeah, I
mailing
believe
lists,
most
like
of
we
time
should
he
submit
is.
our email for mailing list. So I don't understand the mail. What's it for?
Okay. So what we're doing is that because you weren't registered on wait. Let me start here. Right. So we have a BRICS. Sorry.
Remember, but
Okay, sorry. So we have a BRICS mailing list that we have, right? So what we've done is that for those participants who have applied for this particular program, we've added them to the mailing list, right? So that you can have access to the different opportunities that then would follow the program itself, right? So we have BRICS Astronomy itself has different conferences that we organize on a yearly basis. We also have opportunities such as attending hackathons in different BRICS countries, and we've added your name so that you can have access to those opportunities, right? So the email that you received today is just informing you that you've been added to that mailing list, right? But if you then opt to then not be included in that, I think there should be an unsubscribe button in that email.
Okay. So for the fact that I received the email means that I've been subscribed to the mailing list.
Yes.
Okay. Because I was trying to access the sites and this I can't understand the site like very well. So I don't know. So but since you've explained the meaning of the mail, so I think there's no need to maybe sign in or something else like in the site.
Well, I did not receive the email, but I know you should the platform itself should give you more information. But I don't. Do you wanna share your screen and let me see exactly what it is that you are seeing?
Okay, let me try and share my screen.
they are meeting after meeting. And I even arrived to the next meeting, I'm always late, you know. I'm always like saying, sorry, I was in a meeting. And then the meeting after, I say the same thing, I say until 6 o'clock or 6:30. Right. So I'm just waiting for everyone to end this thing, something.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
No, getting difficulty.
Not this one, but the emails. Yes. Nobody there.
Can you see my screen?
It's coming on just now. I think you just shared the whiteboard. You're not sharing your screen. You shared the whiteboard. Just a moment. So you're sharing a whiteboard. Are you able
Can
to
you
stop
see my
sharing?
screen?
And then, yes, but you're sharing a whiteboard. Just stop sharing.
Okay. Um, sorry, let me get back to you about I'll
That's that is fine. I think we can help. So okay. I think okay. Okay, stop. Frederica, please come through.
Okay, I will share my screen.
Yeah, sure, you can do.
This like this.
So, oh yeah, perfect. This would then apply to everyone else, right? So if you're facing this error, please go to advanced
Advance. Okay.
and then down there, there's proceed to the website.
Oh, okay.
So you should be set. So for everyone experiencing the same error,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect. So for everyone who's also experiencing the same error, please do go to advanced. I think the website itself is safe. It's just that there is a problem with catches, I guess, that you will experience from accessing the previous website that we had, right? But the website itself is safe and has certificates for the website, right? So are there any other questions before we move on to the content of this week?
The content is this. If they.
Okay, that I'll take your silence as that there are no questions, right? And then let's start with the content for the week, right? So I have you gotten a chance to then get through the content itself, and do you have any questions with relating to the content of that we did with this week, right? So we addressed
Yeah.
okay, let me just quickly share my screen and so this week we addressed variables, right? Data structures, string operation, loops, and functions, right? We can go through exercises to then strengthen your understanding of these different sections of programming, right? But should we start with questions first?
No, it's not worse. It's worse. Really? The structure is what speaker.
So your silence means that you understood
Lockdown.
what was expected of you this week.
Good afternoon.
Not necessarily. Probably one might not have a specific question, but I think it will help if you can just take us through, even if it's just quickly. I don't know, because I was struggling a few days back after the course. I was struggling even to open the thing that you've just shown me, the ebook. So I think it will help to assist. And also, I went to the assignments and I don't know how to, because it's like we have to upload something, or I don't know what is it that should be uploaded there. Maybe we can clarify that as well. That will assist.
Perfect. Let's then start with Braden's question, right? So it's fine. So every you have access to the GitHub, right? You can access the GitHub.
I wish I know what's that.
Okay, so this the GitHub is where we have all the content for the course, right? I will send the okay, it's actually let me do this. Let me go home. Go home.
I think I'm confused now because I thought by accessing that ebook, it will take me to everything. That was my assumption. But now when you say, do I have GitHub, it means what I was thinking is not what's supposed to.
Yes. So we created the ebook so that you can download it and work on it offline, right? But these two are they're the same, right? So the ebook is created from the GitHub. So all of the information in the ebook is in the GitHub, right? But GitHub gives you access to then come here and then and code on it, right? So you can interact with the GitHub repo, but with the ebook you cannot, right? So I'll send the link in the chat just now, and then we'll go through one of the notebooks. Okay, let me do this. Okay. My internet is very slow, I guess.
That's the
Okay.
part. Yeah.
For the GitHub, please follow that link. It'll take you to all the material that you'd need for the course. It's the same as the ones you have in your ebook, right? And let's do this, right? Every notebook in the GitHub has exercises at the end of it, right? So these exercises are then meant they start from here, right? After we've introduced the concepts, we have exercises so that you can practice with, right? I'll go through the exercise itself so that you see at least how or what is required of you, right? And then these are meant for your practice, right? But on the platform itself, if you go to here, there are regular just one assignment for you to then submit, right? So for the submission, I just need you to create a Google Colab uh, notebook and just submit that, right? I want to make sure that you're able to access Google Colab. You're able to create a notebook. You're able to make sure that it's public and accessible, and then just submit the link, right? So that is all that I need that we need from the first week. Right. So in terms of maybe submissions, you just come to the learning management platform and then start the quiz. For the second one, there's a quiz that you have to complete based on the content that was covered during the week. Right. So that is how you then submit your stuff. I know it's probably a lot of stuff that placed in different ways, but with coding, you'll always have these to overcome all of this, right? So can we go through the exercise and then I know someone has mentioned that they have challenges after that. It's fine. Let's maybe start with this, right? And we can code this together, right? I'm definitely not gonna give out the answers to the problems, but I want us to code this together, right? I'm conflicted between using VS Code, but let's do Google Colab.
Yeah, actually, even when they brought me food, they were pushing. God. Shame. But the most horrible thing was testing for COVID. They had to put that thing inside
The first, I think we're dealing with variables now, right? And the first question says, how would you create a variable named planet name and store it in the text and store the text Jupiter in it, right? Does anyone wanna maybe start with this one?
Why? Because I don't want this, I did it twice to be sure. And it's not my own. I don't know from where.
Does anyone know how to then deal with this?
It was so long.
Okay, let me do the first one. So what is asked of us is that we need to create a variable called planet name, right? And then within it, yeah, go ahead, Andre.
I just have a question, sir. I'm really sorry.
No, go ahead.
I wanted to ask about, so every week here in the GitHub, we have got exercises we can say after every module, same variables, data structures, strings. So we have to answer these exercises in the Google Colab and then submit it to the platform that you were showing us.
No, the exercise you don't have to submit.
This is just for training only.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe Dio,
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes. For the first exercise, we defined a variable. We can say planet, and then we say equal planet name and give it space, yeah, and then open quotes,
Mhm.
and we store the planet's name, which is Jupiter.
Perfect.
Yes.
Does everyone understand what we just did now? Yeah, Dio. Oh wait, someone else has their name, their hand up. Sorry, I can't. Cecilia.
Yes, I have a quick question. I just want to ask because then when I get to the collab, do I link
Yes.
it to the GitHub and how do I link it or do I just open it? Because then that's where I get
You
lost. Can I just share my screen so I show you? Or
you can link it. This time I did not. You can can we get through the exercise and then I'll show you how to link the GitHub with the notebook.
okay.
Okay. I'll do that. And then Astro Boy.
Yeah, hello sir. I have a question. Will this session also be recorded in YouTube?
I'm recording and I'll upload the session to YouTube once we're done. I'm not live streaming as yet.
Okay, sir. Actually, I joined late, so will I be able to cover the thing from YouTube, which you
Yes,
just done?
yes, you will
Okay,
be.
thank you, sir.
Sure. Okay. I guess we all understand what happened on the first one, right? If not, please do say. And then for the second one, how would you create a variable named distance to sun and store a unit within it, right? Does anyone want to give that a try? Does anyone want to give this one a try? But we do the same, right? So you still do the distance. I guess it's called distance to sun, right? And then what you then do is that we're given a value, right? Does anyone know how to store a value?
So that is a float. So we'll write float.
Sorry, what is that?
We have to give float or integer. It is float because it has decimals. So we'll give float.
Of course. Yeah. So maybe that's where we should have started, I guess. For 9.6, right? Maybe that is exactly where we should have started, right? I will open up a maybe I'm just giving you a bit of context into what goes in the back end, right? I want to open up a different. I'm realizing that we didn't do the different types of. We didn't do different types of. Okay. So we have different types of excuse me my spelling, right? But we have different types of data types, right? Right now we're dealing with variables, right? But I think it's okay that we deal with the data types while doing the variables, right? So we have what is called variables, right? So in Python, I think for you to then store you have different containers, right? But different containers hold different items, right? Think of different type of stuff that you have, right? So we have what is called integers, right? We have what is called floats. We have what is called strings. We have booleans as well, right? And maybe I should just comment all of these, right? All of these things out, right? And your how you store your variables is quite important, right? For integers, these are numbers that are whole, right? For integers, let's do this, right? So we have integers, you would have numbers that are like this, which is 100, right? For a float, you'd have numbers that are like this, it's 100.0, right? And then for string, these are text, right? This stores your text, right? And then stuff like your boolean, store things like true and they store things as well, such as false, right? That is,
Sorry.
this is, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not sure if we are supposed to see something different from
Ah,
because we
sorry,
can't.
sorry, I'm supposed to share my entire screen, right? So, do you see where I'm at now?
Yes, we can see it now.
Ah, okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. But I'm just giving you the different data types that we have, right? We have what is called integers, we have floats, we have strings, and we have booleans, right? But these are different, right? I want you to see and understand how they're different, right? So integers are whole numbers. An example of a whole number would be just be 100, and an example of a float would be 100 point something. And then a string you'd realize a string would have quotation marks around it. And you can also have something like this, right? Depending on which one you use, right? But both of them are acceptable. Python accepts all of them. Or you can also have this, right? Uh, but we recommend that you put them in brackets so that you you understand, right? And so that when the next person is reading your code, they can understand exactly what it is that you're saying, right? This one holds true or false, right? So a result of a Boolean would be just true or would be false, right? So there are different standards of coding that you also go through, right? So for instance, when you're doing your variable names, right? You can start your variable name with a dash, right? Um, you can start your variable with a dash. You can start your variable with just the letter like this, right? And but what you can't do this, right? Oh, sorry, you can't do this. This is not acceptable. So I think you can even see that it's flagging it as an error here, right? So this will throw an error once you try running this, right? And then what you can do is that there's something called costing, right? Where let me do this, right? There's something called costing, right? Where you have a number, but you want this number to be a different data type, right? So you could do something like this. Num2 is equals to float, to integer of the number, right? What this then does, it changes your different data types, right? It moves it from a float to an integer, right? And but no wait. So this is custom, right? So we're just going through the variable names, how to name your variables, right? So do then understand how to then name your different variables.
No one in the house on Sunday.
Are we on the same page, right? I'll take your silence as that you're on the same page. Okay.
Means we can name anything and
Sorry.
assign it to float or integer, whatever it is. But if we want to change, then we have to do this system, right?
Please repeat your question.
That means while naming, we don't need to mention either float or integer. We can just assign, okay, this is equal to this number, float number or whatever number, right?
Yes, no, what you're saying is right. So I've already assigned by doing this, you've already assigned that this is a string, right? Automatically Python reads this as a string, right? So you don't have to assign this, but you only do casting when you want to change from one data type to another one, right? So you're correct. Any other question? Okay, no, that's fine. And then let's do operations now, right? We have operations now. So we know how to assign, how to name our variables, right? So now we have something like number one is equals to, let's say, is equals to 2, and num2 is equals to 3, right? So we can do manipulation in terms of we can do or simple mathematics. Uh, maybe let me start by naming them, right? So we have addition, which you can assign by the addition sign. You have subtraction, which is also by the dash. You have multiplication, which is denoted by either asterisk. We have division, which is the forward slash, and then we have the mod, which is which this I'll tell you just now. I'll show you what they do. I'll show you what they do now. And then we also have the flow, which is the double stuff, right? So let's go through and find out what each one of them mean, right? And see how they applicable, right? So we're going to say A is equals to num1 and then plus num2, right? We're going to say B is equals to num2 minus num1, right? We're going to say C is equals to num1 multiplied by num2, right? And then we're going to say D is equals to, we're going to divide, right? So we're going to say num2 divided by num1, right? And then we're going to say E is equals to num2 mod num1, right? And we're going to say F is equals to num2 num1, right? So what this does is that this then gives us, after you've divided it gives us the remainder, right? So we use this to get the remainder of our division, right? So let's then see, let's print all of this to see. Let's do this results, and let's print. We're going to print A. Remove this. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to say B. This one is B. So C. This is D. A. And F. Right. So. Okay. Okay. That is my mistake. So yeah. And then we're going to run this, right? To see how each of them behave, right? And we're going to also account for this. Yeah, my laptop is quite slow now. Okay. Let me do this. It should run now. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, we should have done that, right? Okay, no, that's fine, right? I think they still short enough for us to figure out which one is which one, right? So for the first one, we said that num1 plus num2, right? What it then did, it added the two numbers, right? And then the second one is the subtraction, right? We subtracted one from the other one, and 3 minus 2 is 1, right? The third one is the multiplication, right? 3 times 2 is actually 6, right? And then the fourth one is the division, right? So 3 divided by 2 should give us 1.5, right? And then this one is giving us the remainder, right? So you're saying 3 divided by 3 modulus 2, the remainder from that is actually 1, right? So, and then this one is saying from 3 divided by 2 is actually 1. So maybe this was not a good idea. Maybe this 3 and 2 wouldn't be such a great, because these two are the same, right? So maybe let's do something else. Let's say 2 and 10 and 3, right? And see how the modulus behaves from from the flow, right? So now this one is 3. That the modulus is 3 goes into 10 3 times. And this one should give us 1, should give us the remainder, but it's giving us 0, I guess.
Nobody forced us to do this.
Yeah, okay. We can debug, but I want us to get through. I want us to get through other notebooks as well, right? Because we have an hour. We have just 20 minutes left. So wait, are we okay with operations?
You know?
Yes, that is
People
fine.
even tell from.
Okay. So operations also include uh greater than, less than, um your Boolean, what you call this, operations, right? Should we get into that as well? Uh, Kamal?
Yeah, I wanted you to like elaborate on the capstone project before this session ends. So if it's possible, please do it before the session, ending of the session.
Okay, with the Capstone project, I think we would have to then wait a couple. Um, I don't think we can address it in this particular um session, right? So I think this is just meant for you to then understand the content more, right? I think the capstone will be discussed, I think, as the course goes by, right? So I don't want you to stress with the capstone. Just make sure that you understand exactly what is happening in the course and you're able to stay afloat, right? So the tutorials are there to help you digest the information, may help you understand exactly what is expected of you, to prepare you for the capstone, right? But but yeah, you shouldn't worry too much about the capstone. Astro Boy?
Understand that there's a this, yes, and then the event and it's beneficial to the system.
Your name is your hand is up, Astro Boy.
Everyone is there to help. So yeah.
You must name yourself with your real names. I can't be calling you Astro Boy, brother. But it's fine. It's all good. Okay. Operations as well as booleans are fine. We also have data structures, right? I wanted to get to loops and functions before, I guess. I don't know if they were properly, but we could do lists as well, as so that maybe, if I don't know if you understand lists as well, data structures. Do you want to get into that? These sessions are directed by what you need help with most often than not. They're here to supplement what you've done in class, right?
They say there are two things that are what is it?
So do you want us to get through data structures before we get into loops?
Yes.
Okay. No, that's fine. Let me do this, right? Structures.py, right? So we've seen how Python stores just one variable, right? But there are other instances where you must store more than one variable, right? So let's say that you're working, your job is to store inventory at a car dealership, right? And you have to store more than one variable in an item, right? So we have different data structures that deal with this, right? The first one is a list, right? So these are these are instances where, okay, let me have general. Okay, let's maybe do the brands, right? So we have one that is, maybe we have a BMW install. We have we have a Merc installed, we have one Honda, we have a Toyota, right? Right. So let's help you with. Okay, okay, I understand now. Wait. Okay, so let's help you store multiple variables within one data type, right? So as you can tell, we have a variable that is called okay. We have a variable that is called cost that stores about more than one data type, right? But this is just one, how do you say this? Okay, actually, because it's a list, you can have such things as you can store numbers within this. You can store floats. You can also do this, right? A list allows you to do this, right? And one other variable of list is that you have different you can it's immutable, right? Lists are immutable, right? Meaning that I can access the first index in a list, right, and change that directly, right? Of which with a string we can't do that. But a list allows you to change an index within a list, right? But there's this nice thing about coding within a list, right? Yeah, it's not giving me what I'm looking for, but it's fine. But you can append to a list, meaning that I can add values to it. This is how you add another value to it, right? So I want you to add that we just got a Renault, right? This then adds sorry, I really need to move this. Okay, can move it in, right? Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now this should do then. Dot append. Uh, I see. I see. I see. Okay. What is it's saying that it's a okay. Fine. Let's do this. It's being too. But I guess they want to see it's being a bit funny. But let's do this. Let's start with an empty list, right? And then you have a couple of ways to add to your list, right? So if you click on the name of your list dot, it gives you the number of things that you could do to your list, right? You can clear the whole list. You can copy the whole list. You can count the number of items within a list. You can extend the list, right? By extend meaning that you can add another list to a list, right? You can find the index of what's in the list. You can find the index of and it returns the value of what's in that index. You can also insert. You can pop, which is also another way to insert. You can remove. You can also reverse a list, and you can also sort it, right? And these are also stuff you use for functions, right? As well as your classes, right? Um. So wait, do we understand what lists are or and how to populate the lists?
Because I don't want to submit something else, and when I just submit something else.
I'll take your silence as that we do understand, but these are also the list of things that you could do to lists, right? You can append, which means that you can add. You can extend, which means that you can add a list to a list. You can also insert at a different whatever index that you want. So insert the first variable within the function is the index. as well as the value that you want to add, right? You can also remove, you can pop, you can clear. This gives you an index of, this is the value, it returns the index of wherever the value, the occurrence of X, right? You can count, sort, and reverse and copy, right? And those are a number of exercises that you can get through, right? A set is a bit different, right? Where a set behaves a bit differently from a list, right? So this has variable names, and within a set you can only have unique values, right? You cannot have repetitive values within a set, but you can have repetitive values in a list, right? And then these are a list of stuff that you could do to a set, right? Almost similar to what you could do to a list, but just different wording. Instead of setting append to a list, you add, right? And then you can also update as you loop through your set. You can also update. You can remove, discard, pop, clear. You can intersect, union. This is for probability, and you can do the differences, right? And then we also have dictionaries, right? So dictionaries, now we have been doing, maybe with the example of cars, right? Where you listed different brands that you have in the dealership, right? But what about the numbers, right? When you want to know how many BMWs do I then have? How many of the Volkswagens do I then have? We could use dictionaries to then help you get that, right? So for a dictionary, it would look something like this, right? Uh, it would look something like this, right? Is equals to, this is how to initiate an empty dictionary, right? And then in your entries, you can say something like BMW. Okay, we'll do this. Cause. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. Because it doesn't know what I'm exactly referring to. Okay. Here's the dictionary. Let's do. Now I'd have to do a loop. But let me just give you an idea of what it would look like, right? So it will have something like a BMW, right? And it have this, right? I have 3 of the BMWs, right? And you have VW, and then I have about 10 of them, right? Uh, all right. So dictionaries have what is called the key as well as the value, right? So instead of just storing what brand you have, you can also store the number that you have too, right? Is that a question?
Seven.
Is Yeah, is that a question? Okay, maybe not. So uh, in this case, so in maybe breaking it down, in this case, the key would be the brand of the car, the brand of the car, right? And then your value would be the number of cars of that brand, right? Um, are you are you guys following? I guess. Does this make sense?
Yes, it's making sense.
Okay, perfect. So how do you then add to a dictionary, right? So for you to add to a dictionary, you follow the step, right? You don't have the add or append, but you have the name of your dictionary, right? Your name of your dictionary, and then you have you have the key, as well as, depending on what you're adding, you have the value, right? This is how you do, right? So in our case, it will be cause, and then our key, and then is equals to value, right? Is equals to value. If we're adding the numbers like here, and you want to add a different, like you want to add what you call this now? Yeah, and you want to add like a number. Uh, it will look something like this. All right. This is how you add. But for now, don't stress yourself about the this. I think we'll do more when it comes to loops and iterations, right? And I don't know if are we on the same page? I'll take your silence as that we are on the same page, right? And then that should be it, right? You can also get through the different exercises, right? I I think we just have about 5 minutes left, right? Do you want to spend the last 5 minutes dealing with questions? Because I definitely
Um,
wouldn't finish loops in five.
can I can I hello
I see
hello?
Harrison. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted you to like say something about the function, calling a function. And I don't know, can I share my screen now? Like, can I try? Because I think it's my first time of sharing my screen on Zoom. So can I try again?
Just a moment. Let me just stop sharing quickly. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We can see you, my brother.
Because
Yes. We're supposed to see your screen, my brother.
can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
Can you see my screen?
No, not yet.
Can I quickly ask something?
Yeah, go ahead, Louisa.
Hi, how are you guys?
Um,
Sorry, I joined a little bit late. I was just wondering, are you going to share this maybe recordings with us somehow?
I'll post this on YouTube and I think maybe later today, and then you can
Okay,
rewatch this. But what we'll
okay,
try
and
to
the
do is
one
that
for the mm,
for the one for the
for the first session that was held on Wednesday, because I had a really bad internet connection that day. Where can I also get it? Maybe if it was it recorded?
yes, both of them are on YouTube.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you.
Perfect.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, so this
Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I think you don't have to click on that. It was just notifying that you've been added to the mailing list. You don't have to do anything.
all right,
Yes.
all right.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Harrison.
thank you, sir.
Okay. Someone asked how to link your Google Colab to your GitHub. GitHub to Google Colab. Let's do this, right? So you'll go to Google Colab, right? So you can search Google Colab, right? Okay. I want no. When you go to the first link that you have, right? And then you come here to GitHub, and then you enter the URL of the GitHub that you have, right? So for instance, for this one, I'll go to the main page and then come to your browser and copy this link, right? Copy the link, or Also, you can also do this one, right? You can copy this one here, copy this one, and then go to your GitHub and then paste it. Right. Okay. Okay, let me try that again. Okay. Now let me do this. Hmm. Okay, there we go. So you just paste the link from the URL, right? The one from above. You paste there, and then you'd have access to all the different notebooks, right? For instance, you can click on the loops one, and it'll open it, right? So yeah, that's Lovisa. Maybe I don't know. I don't know who asked the question about the connecting GitHub.
Okay,
You,
just Miss Cecilia.
oh yes,
Yes.
yes. Are you answered?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, perfect. And any other questions?
So, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, Harrison.
Yeah, so for the kind of opportunities we should expect from the mailing list, would there be stuff like scholarship application to BRICS?
Yes, summer schools, hackathons, conferences, you name it.
All right, all right. Thank you very much.
Okay, perfect. Guys, before when we started, I mentioned that we had a number of tutors that will be available, right? So we have within the Discord, I think there are people who would be labeled as mentors. Those are people who would be assigned to helping you, right? So we also have in our Mr. Deblina, who is from Aries, who is also one of our mentors. I saw one again. I don't know if he's still in the room. Pankaj is here as well, right? Um, Amidu, I think he left. I don't see him anymore, right? But don't be afraid to, if you have any concerns regarding the content, there is a consultation page that is there. It's there for us to consult if you have any problems relating to content, right? And we'll address them, right? I hope we're on the same page on the administrative stuff, and we can really get into the content, right? So we can try have these Friday sessions every week for you to then consult on the content, right? Remember, we have TAs here to help you with understanding and guide you through the process, right? So yeah, they're here to help you. And then let's take Astro Boy and then Damien after that. Astro Boy. Okay, Damien, go ahead.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. So the question regarding the other window that we are showing area, I don't know from my side, when I'm logging into the other portal, I'm not seeing the same things as the one appearing there. Those ones that are appearing there like week one until I don't know.
So on let me just share my screen quickly. You mean here?
No, not that one. Yeah,
Which one?
yeah, that one, I think.
Oh, wait. This one.
Yeah. Is it that one? Which one are we supposed to have access to?
We should have access to both this one as well as the learning management platform. This one.
So that means I don't have access to the other one. I have to that one, the one that you are showing now.
This one.
Yes, but the other one that you're showing area, I don't think if I have access to it.
It's fine. I'll
Yeah.
send.
Please share to everyone. I was also wondering what you were working on.
On the let me show you this, right? So all the stuff that you would need on the platform itself, right? So if you have access to this, if you come here to community here, right? Here's the GitHub repo here. If you click on GitHub here, it will take you to the repo that you just had access to now, right?
Okay.
So if you
Yeah.
click on
Okay.
it'll take you to the repo itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So maybe while we are still there, we said. To know. So that means I do not need any credential to log into this one. I will
So
just
just
come.
sign up and create your profile, your email address as well as your password, and then you let me log out here.
Is it not the same as the other one on the other portal? The RM what?
Which one?
The one that you showed me first.
The same platform, the one that we signed up for at the beginning of the tutorial.
Yes.
Yeah, same. It's the same one. So you come here, sign up, and then you should have access to it's the same portal. This one you don't have to sign up for. I think the material is freely accessible.
Oh, all right. Maybe last three is the other thing that we are linking. I don't know. I think I missed it somewhere when you were linking. I don't know where you went before you get that. What is it? That option.
So just come here, copy the link that I just sent to GitHub, right?
Can I share my screen?
Go ahead.
For the meeting, now it would be.
Yes, entire screen.
I don't know, I think I'm gonna send, because I worked on a draft, I'm gonna send it and let people say what to add by email. Okay, maybe we can do that.
Just a moment. Where is it?
Maybe I could just add something. I'll see what do you have the list of LLC? I feel like the LLC needs. I think every time I find like different emails.
While Damien is trying to share screen, Monica. Monica, you have a question? Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen, right?
On this window with week 1 until.
Yes, I can.
Okay, so this
copy the link on top.
This one.
Yes.
Just a moment.
And then go to Google Colab.
Yes.
And then wait. So I don't see the options on there. So go to File.
Yes.
And then new book.
New book. Where is it? Pen, you know. Is it?
Try open.
Oh.
Okay, it's still giving you. So it's not giving you the option to then let me see. Just a moment. Let me Okay, no, that's fine. Just go to search, open a new tab and search Google Colab. Or maybe we could have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go click on the first one, the Google Colab, yeah. And then go to GitHub
Okay.
and then paste that link that you got here. Let it load, it'll load just now. And then you can open up, yeah, that's, and you can open up a.
Where should I go?
So for now, it depends which file do you want to open up.
Or from here?
Yeah.
Just a moment. Okay, then this one. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's I think you've opened up the thingy via the repo, right?
Do I need to save someone?
No, you just have to work on it. You just have to work on it. You don't have to save it. No, you don't have to. I'm not sure if Google Colab allows you to open up the whole repo altogether, but I think you can open up one file at a time. But
yeah,
but yeah, that's how you do it. But you can also open up the same file on GitHub. Depending, I think now you know how to do it both ways, right?
Yeah. So like that, I've linked the core app to what?
You've opened the notebook via Google Colab, right? I'm not sure if you can open up the whole the whole GitHub repo. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, no, I'm not sure. I'll have to find out. Let me fiddle with it, and then we can always consult in the next one.
Oh, all right, sir.
But that is how you open up a thingy. But yeah, we can always find out. So yeah, any other
All
question
right,
from your
thank
side?
you.
Perfect.
No, that's all.
Perfect, Chaya.
Yes, hello everyone. I have a question.
Yes.
Do we have any deadline to submit the weekly assessments found on the LMS platform?
It would be the Sunday of each week, right?
Sunday.
So for this week would be this coming Sunday.
Okay.
But
that is for this week we only need to submit the week one, that is the Jupyter notebook.
yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other question? Okay. If that is all, I think we can adjourn the session. But please do remember that we have tutors on Discord. So if you have any questions, please do post your questions in the consultation, right? Channel, right? So you should be fine. Or if not, you can always reach out, I guess, directly to me, and then we can get tutors to then try and help you. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Cheers.